Hi Gemini, this is your weekly reading for September 17th to the 23rd. Okay, this is if your sun, moon, or rising, or Venus is in the sign of Gemini. This is going to be for some of you, not all of you, okay? Okay, overall energy at the bottom of the deck is some patience that needs to be well, for Gemini, you probably need to dig really deep because I know I'm a Gemini and patience is not my virtue, okay? But there is some patience that needs to take place here. In the past, we had happiness, something that filled our cup, something that we were joyous, proud, happy home. Here we were feeling on top of the world. We were feeling our most beautiful, most desired, a relationship where both people desired the other. They had the happy home, the dog, the cat, the picket fence, the kids. Very proud of that relationship that they had. All their cups were full, all their emotional needs were met by this one person. And this person, they felt victorious having this person, and this person felt victorious, vice versa. Okay, the Page of Cups here, this could be a child. I don't mean like a baby, but, you know, teenage years, 10 to 17, I don't know, ish. But this is where someone offered the other person or offered you something, or someone offered an apology, or someone new came in. We'll have to clarify that in a moment. Okay, then we have the Queen of Cups. So we have more emotion. This could be the mother, could be intuition. Someone very caring that one would go to for advice or for support in some way, some struggles that they're having. This could be you, Gemini, where people are coming to you for that. We'll have to see what this Page of Cups is here. Okay, so we have a 10 here. Something came to completion with this happiness, this relationship here, okay? And it could be because someone else offered you or them something. A new beginning. Could be a new job. Could be a new beginning with someone else, or a rekindling with this other person. It could be with this could be a water sign person. I'm not getting marriage here. Yeah, I'm not getting a marriage. I'm just getting happiness, fulfillment, some sexual chemistry, proud of each other. It's as if these two people, they admired each other, and they admired the way each other made the other feel in all kinds of ways, and they admired the way that they looked, the way they talked, you know, the way they carried themselves. And then down here, I'm getting something different, or this is other people. Somebody could be involved with a water sign, but something ended here with this Wheel of Fortune, and it was abrupt. It ended quickly, but it kept on spinning, because as soon as it ends, you know, bam, you're off in another direction here. And it's a new beginning. And I think that some of you could be focused on your career or your finances, work to some degree. But you're really having to be patient and take your time. because whatever this was, it was very painful and it was the ending of something. So I think that you guys had a heart, well, I think that with the Eight of Cups here, the Eight of Cups is pretty much knowing what you want and going after what you want. You have the Eight of Pentacles here, so you're staying focused on that. And at one time, you wanted this, and then you realized that you didn't want that anymore. I think that someone's sincerity was questioned. That's what I think this Page of Cups is here. And I think that with these cups knocked over, each one of these at one time were full of empty, words, emotions. And finally, you reached a point, or the other person reached a point where they walked away from that. And they just turned their back on it and looked ahead. And it was very painful for you guys. And I think it was a very difficult decision to walk away from this, and this. And then here we have this, and we have another ending here, the World. Now, the Devil card, that's interesting. It could be a Capricorn that you were dealing with. But with the Devil card, it is people who have, again, like I was saying earlier, you like the way they talk, the way they look. It can almost border on just like you can't get enough of them. But when the two people are together, it is magic, okay? But yet, when anything like this situation, it typically doesn't end well. It's going to be like this here. Because that was going on for a long time, I think, before one of them decided to do this. I think it was very difficult. It required a lot of strength to do this. I'm surprised the Strength card isn't here. But that's one thing, that Temperance is. I think that you were contemplating leaving this. And I think that it went back and forth. And finally the decision was made. Or something happened karmically with the wheel. Okay, next stop, you're out of here, and something happened beyond, when we had all these retrogrades, it could go further back than that. But nonetheless, something ended. We have a new beginning here. And I think that a lot of you are focused on your work. Okay. Okay, so what are the energies with this Queen of Cups? For Gemini, please, energies for this Queen of Cups. Okay, so the Queen of Cups. We have the Six of Pentacles. I think that some of you are going to be... I'm going to do one more before I say this. I think some of you are deciding what you're going to do on the financial level. I think that you have an idea what you want to do and your intuition is leading you in one way. But I think that you're going to know it's some sort of service that you have to offer, and you're going to be receiving money for that, okay? And I think you've been working on this. Some of you could be going to school to be a nurse. Some of you could be studying to be a counselor, tarot card reader. Okay, let's see what's going on with this Page of Cups here. Okay, so someone is feeling very cautious, very tired, very guarded, whoever this person is. And I think that it may have been the other person that was involved here. And you could have been involved with a water sign somewhere in their chart. Sun, moon, or rising. And I think that they began to feel, you reached this 10 over here, you both mutually reached this 10 over here, and I think that this person began to feel what's next, you know. And maybe, no, that's what I think it is. I think that they just felt like giving up, and they would come back through and offer something to you, or you to them. And I think it just got old. You just got tired of it after a while. And I think that this is what kept you guys together here. It was a codependency, and I think that it was meant to end. You know, it was done. But, you know, I'm not gonna lie here. I see that it's you guys had serious connection, serious chemistry, serious attraction for one another. But it was very painful, and it ended, and it was a lot of, at one time though, you know, it was great. And then, you know, this came out of it. But down here, you know, I see that this ended. We have a new beginning. You're focused on work. This could be something where you offer your gifts and receive remuneration for what it is that you offer, whether it be mental health, physical health, counseling, you know, something along that nature. And here I see that some of you are stumped and moving and proceeding in that direction. Maybe you're not quite sure how to go about it. Maybe there's a lot involved and you feel a little overwhelmed, but there is some confusion there and some lack of clarity. And here we have where you'll get over that hump and proceed on to a 3, and you'll wait on something to come in. I think that you'll reach that decision that needs to be made, that hurdle, that step that needs to be taken, and then you can start to see and wait for this to come in. And it could be taking some time, you know, where you're having to exert a lot of patience and dig deep. Okay, so that is your reading, Gemini, and thanks for watching. And I truly wish you guys the best, and hopefully I'll see you next week with next week's reading. See you guys. Bye.